Now then, welcome to the channel. I'm Braithwaite, parked just down there by the church. And the intention today is to do two Wainwrights and a Birkett. We're going to do Barrow and Outerside, which are the Wainwrights, and Stile End, which is a Birkett. So we go through Braithwaite a bit, past the pub up here, and past the pub as well. I'm not calling in it. So as we head on up here, we'll have a quick look at the route. Charlie, this way. Charlie, come on this way. So we're making our way towards Braithwaite Lodge farm now, just up here, and then we start the climb up to Barrow. That's gone behind trees now, but that was a decent view over to Skiddaw. And this is another video in the little mini series I'm doing of walks that are around the route of the charity cycle ride that I'm doing in September. It's the Team Town End Challenge, and I'm doing it to raise money for Oak Tree Animal Centre, which is the rescue centre where I got Charlie. So if you'd like to donate to that, there'll be a QR code at the end of the video, and there'll be a link in the description that'll both take you to my Just Giving page. And if you'd like, you can make a donation to Oak Tree Animals charity. That'd be much appreciated, thank you. So yeah, we're just coming up to Braithwaite Lodge now, and then we branch off to the right and start the Ascent of Barrow. This way, Charlie. Well, that's the first false summit done. On the way up to Barrow, you could just see it peeping out in front of us up there. That behind us there, this little one here. Out of all the categorised hills, or of all the categories of hills that I keep lists of, that's the only one remaining in the northwestern fells. It's called Swinside, and it's a nuttall, and it's private land. And I don't know if you can make out on it, there's quad tracks going all over it. Now, you used to be able to email and ask for permission to do it. I think they only used to let you do it in April every year, but I emailed this. I got a response last year, but then I wasn't able to do it. So I emailed again this year, and I didn't get any reply at all. So yeah, it'll probably never get ticked off, that one. You can just see Derwent Water then. There's Catbells. Yeah, lovely views today. And over our heads behind us there, looking over to Skiddaw and Blencathra, Great Dunfell. You can see the Dodds and Clough Head. Hopefully I'll be able to get tripod out and give you a spin round when we get to the top. But there's a few people on the way up there at the moment on a Wednesday. Oh, I tell you what, and all it's hot and it's humid and there's no wind, so that can only mean two things: midges and horseflies, and we're getting them both. Right, upwards. I'll just show you down there in case I can't show you from anywhere else. That road in the middle, that's the route I'll be going up in September when I do my cycling challenge, and that's on the way over to Newlands Pass. Right, onwards up here for us. That's a bit irritating, coming over that mound and dropping down to go back up again. We've not dropped down that far. I'm just going to stop here and get Charlie a drink. It's warm, and I say it's humid as well. Yeah, some people in front of us as well, give them a chance to get away a bit. Right, so in fact, what I might do is I might have coffee and a chew here. With that view over there to Catbells. Yeah, right, I'll have coffee and a chew, I think. Well, coffee and a chew was a blooming disaster. We sat there minding our own businesses, and a blooming Springer came bounding over that mound down there, nicked Charlie's bloody chew, and away with it. Oh, and they came out, I said he's just nicked his blooming chew. He got it back. Charlie didn't want it then, though. Oh, and I tell you what, it's got warm now as well. I could do with this cloud coming back in. It's a bit warm for Charlie. Yeah, I could do with it clouding over. Oh, it's a great view over Derwent Water, over to Helvellyn range. Right, not far until we're at the top of Barrow now. Well, that's Barrow done. I wasn't going to get tripod out and set camera up and everything. Blooming coach party up there, wasn't there? That's great views over where we were on the first video of this little mini series, over Maidenmore and High Spy. And then beyond that you can see that's Bow Fell, and then Dale Head and Hindscarth, and then just before you get to Causey Pike you can just see Robinson, which was another option for today. Right, we're gonna drop down. I'm gonna get Charlie in this stream down here as well, and then that's where we're going next, Outerside, and then back down here over Stile End, which is the Birkett. Right, I'm gonna get down there and get Charlie in this stream. Go back on this way. No, Charlie. Charlie Bob's this way, fella. Charlie, 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 this way, this way. So we branched left at like that cross paths then. This is just skirting down around the bottom of that Stile End. We'll be doing that on the way back. Oh, we're going to have to make a bit of a detour off the planned route to get Charlie in this stream down here. get him nice and wet and cool him down. Now we've left all the people behind. I don't think we'll see that many more now. Oh, still warm. On we go. So we're on the main path that comes up the valley and around the lower slopes of Outerside, which is where we're going to go. But I'm just going to go off piste down here. I want to get Charlie in this stream. So yeah, through this bilberry and heather, see if we can stay out at Bracken, get him in stream, get him cooled down a bit. Right, down here. Well, that was a good playtime, and we're back on the main path now. It wasn't really as deep as I was hoping to get him right in it. He's wet now anyway, so hopefully that'll keep him cool for a bit. So we're going to skirt. We go right past Outerside, which is up there, and then turn back on ourselves to get up to the top. Right, glorious. On we go. Now. Charlie, this way. So we've arrived at this sheepfold next to the main track, main path, and we've branched off onto this lesser path that takes us up to the ridge of Outerside, and we start to double back on ourselves and up the ridge. There's loads of people around here. I suppose some schools are on holiday. I don't break up until day after tomorrow for 6 weeks. And the Scotland road trip that we've got planned, that should be good. Weather permitting, midge permitting. Oh, it's glorious. Behind us, that's right over my head, that's Causey Pike, and then Scar Crags there. And if we look right up the head of the valley, there's Sale and Crag Hill. Yeah, right, onwards we go. So it wasn't long on that faint path before we came to remains of another sheepfold back down there, and now it's steeply up. Fortunately it's clouded over a bit now, so it's cooled down. Right, up we go. So we're over Outerside. I've not stopped to give you a spin round. Apologies for that. I could have got tripod up and great views, but Charlie's not happy. As well as being hot, there's women jets buzzing around now, and I'm just going to get down. We're not even going to bother with Stile End. We've done it before, so we're just going to get down now. There are some clouds rolling in and a bit of breeze, but no, Charlie's not happy at all, unfortunately. So straight down we go. So I'll just show you what we're looking at as we're making our way down, though. It's absolutely stunning. That's looking over to the Helvellyn range and the Dodds, Clough Head, and then come down to there's Derwent Water, and then there'll be Waller Crag, High Seat, High Tove. Then in front of them is Catbells, and if we come back down this way, that's where we've just come over, and where we might go over Stile End there, straight in front of us. I don't know, see what Charlie's like when we get down there. And then there's Latrig, and then Blencathra, Lonscale Fell, Little Man and Skiddaw, and then like the ridge in front of Skiddaw is Carlside, Longside and Ullock Pike, and then I don't know if it stands out on here, but in front of them is Dodd. And then you can see over Bassenthwaite, and in front of Bassenthwaite that's a Birkett called Kin, and then you make your way up Stile Edge, and that's where we were on last video on Grisdale Pike. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at on our way down anyway. So it's stunning, isn't it? And it's clouded over a bit again now, and them jets seem to have gone. Oh, Charlie, when we were at the top there, he wouldn't eat his dinner, wouldn't have a drink, wouldn't go out. So, yeah, he is getting a bit warm, but there's a bit of a puddle down here. See if I can get him in that as well. Right, down we go. So we're down off Outerside, you see behind me there, and I'd forgotten how steep that little hill is on both sides of it. Yeah, so I don't think we've got any choice in going over Stile End. I just think that's the way the path goes. But fortunately it's cooled down here now. There's no jets around at the moment neither, so hopefully Charlie's a bit happier. Oh, I'll be glad when we get back though for him. He's not had a good day since that blooming Springer nicked his chew. It's gone downhill from there really. Oh well, on we go. So we're on top of what's it called, Stile End, which is the Birkett. We're all a bit happier now. Charlie's happier. He's had his lunch, he's had a drink, so he's still a bit on the warm side, but it does keep clouding over a bit, and there's a bit of a breeze. Them jets have gone, so yeah, we're all happier now. So I'll give you a spin. This is about the best place of the walk to have a look round as well, actually. So that behind me there is what's it called? Causey Pike, and then up to Scar Crags, and then you might just be able to make out on here. I've done a video going up that way, the zigzag path that goes up Sale, and then beyond Sale is Crag Hill, and then if you come down Crag Hill, that's the scramble, goes up what's called Eel Crag, which that's the Birkett up there. We did that a few videos ago, and that really is a scramble. And then right behind us here is where we've just been. That's Outerside. And then that quarry, well, that old mine down there, I can't remember its name. It's not that long disused, that quarry. Charlie, they say he's still a bit warm, but he's happier now them jets have gone. Grisdale Pike, to the left of Grisdale Pike, that sticky up one, I think that's Hobcarton Crag. I had awful trouble with Hobcarton Crag on last video if you watched that. Yeah, Grisdale Pike, that's where we were last video. Then you come down, I can't remember if it's Sleet Edge or Stile Edge, it's one of them, but you come down to that other Birkett there called Kin. Try not to stand on Charlie. Good boy. So then through the trees over there, now there's one called Ullister Hill over there, which is a Birkett, I think, but I don't think that's the highest point, and I can't remember the name at highest point. There is a trail goes up there from Winlatter Forest Centre, but just to the left of the trees, I think that'll be Lord's Seat. You might be able to make it out or not on here. And then to the right of it is Bath, and then looking over Bassenthwaite to Binsey. So then there's the ridge going up towards Skiddaw is Ullock Pike, Longside Edge, Carlside, then up to Skiddaw, Little Man, and then down to Lonscale Fell, then over Blease Fell towards Blencathra, and then right in the far distance is Cross Fell, Great Dun Fell and Little Dun Fell in the North Pennines. In front of them is, now then, is it Great Melfell or Little Melfell? Not sure which one. I think it's Great Melfell. And you've got Clough Head, then the Dodds. Don't ask me which order. I think it's Great, Watson's, and then Stile Barrow. I think that's the order of the Dodds. Then up to Helvellyn, and then you can see Catbells Cam sticking up as well. And then if we come down in front of Helvellyn, I think that's High Seat and High Tove. Is it High Seat and High Tove? It's the Central Fells Bogfest area anyway over there. And then down in front of them, Catbells. So then there's where we were a couple of videos ago is Maiden Moor and High Spy. And beyond High Spy, Bowfell and the Crinkles. And then back to where we were, Causey Pike. Right, so that's a spin round. This is probably the best viewpoint of the walk. Right, I'm not going to bother with my lunch. I don't feel like it, and say Charlie's still up, so we're going to get down, get back to the car, and I might have a picnic in a car. Right, down we go. So we've joined up with the path that comes around the lower slopes of Stile End without going over the top of it. That was, where is it there? That's where we've just come down from, that Stile End. And that view that I just shown you there of Skiddaw and his mates in front of us, there's worse views to have as you're coming down off a hill, isn't there? So yeah, we've only about a mile to go now. I'll sign off when we get further down. We meet up with our outward route in, I think it's called High Coledale. I mean, this is Coledale. The fells all around where we've been, up there, Grisdale Pike there, that's the Coledale Horseshoe, and these hills are just kind of like stuck in the middle of it. So yeah, we join it with the road that we came up this morning past the pub, and where we branched off on that footpath down through the trees and over the stream. We join it with that down here. Oh, and thankfully it's quite considerably cooler down here now. It's clouded over quite a bit. I just wanted to get Charlie down. It was too hot for him up there. Forecast. You know what I think about forecast. When I checked this morning, the temperatures at the top of the hills there was supposed to be 14 degrees. It was getting on for double that. It's certainly mid to high 20s up there. 14 degrees. Right, we're all right now. He's cooled down. He's had his lunch. He's had a drink. He wasn't in a happy place up on Outerside. There was a few jets. There was a bloke up there with about half a dozen dogs. They all came to hassle him, and after having his tune nicked earlier as well. So no, he wasn't happy on top of that. He's all right now. I still want to get him wet down here though. Well, he enjoys it anyway, doesn't he? So, yeah, so down we go. So we've only about half a mile to go now, so I'm going to sign off. Oh, for views, it's been fantastic. It's been brilliant for views. It's been a bit warm and it's been a bit busy. Surprised by how busy it's been, and I'm surprised about how warm it's been as well. Got a bit concerned about Charlie on top, so I do. The thing I worry about most when we're out with Charlie is it getting too hot for him. I'm not bothered about too cold because he's got a coat, he's got his own coat, and he's got a coat that I bought him. So I'm never bothered about him getting too cold, but I'm always concerned about him getting too hot. But it's all right now. It's cooled down, clouded over a bit. So no, views have been good. Great walk actually. It's only about 5.5 miles, something like that, I think. So yeah, really good. I mean, the views in front of us now of Skiddaw, absolutely stunning. So again, it's been a walk along the route of the charity cycle ride that I'm going to be doing. So at the end there'll be a QR code, and in the description there'll be a link both to go to my Just Giving page, and I'm doing it to raise money for Oak Tree Animals Charity, which is, oh excuse me, which is the rescue centre where I got Charlie. So if you'd like to donate to that, you can either scan that QR code or click or copy and paste the link in the description. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do the usual: liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, commenting, sharing, dropping a little donation, and hopefully see you on the next one. Ta-ra!